Hey friends, Annalisa here. I had a few minutes today to share with you the results of my first time trying the Petrochemical weight loss protocol, and I want to share my results with you because, spoiler alert, it was great and I plan on doing it again. So if that doesn't tell you something, I will give you my actual results, inches lost, and I'll tell you exactly what I did and a little bit about what this is, and then I'll let you go do some research on your own and see if this is something you want to try. Petrochemical weight loss protocol, if you want to Google that and just do some research on it, read some articles, learn about what it's trying to do for you, you'll be kind of blown away if you're at all like me or at least curious enough to try. The idea behind it is that your body stores toxins and petrochemicals in the fat cells because it's the easiest place for it to store those things that it wants away from your vital organs and away from your blood, etc., in your fat cells on the outer layer of your body. And so that's also why we get these stubborn areas that are hard to get rid of no matter how great we eat or diet or exercise, etc. So this is not a magic solution. It's not a magic weight loss cure by any means. In fact, the scale did not budge for me, but I lost some inches and I'm excited to tell you exactly what I lost. The idea being that you're not actually even losing fat, but you're shrinking the fat cells down to a healthy, normal size like fat cells should be. We all have fat cells in our body. We're supposed to. That helps keep your body warm and protected and helps keep the toxins away from your organs and places where they need to not be. But they get swollen, they get bloated, they get distorted, and that's why we get areas like cellulite and stubborn pockets that just will not change no matter how hard we try or how good we are. So this little protocol is actually really simple. You just take these oils, and I'm going to tell you what I used. It's a very similar, when you do research, you'll see some differences, some slight differences. I can tell you that a lot of the times the differences that you're seeing are based on product availability because the main oil that you probably don't have already, some of you might, is called Ledum, and it's a seasonal oil, so it's not always in stock. So it was actually out of stock for a long time, which is why it took me 4 years to be able to try this protocol, because when I learned about it, Ledum was out of stock. So you'll see on the web, you'll see another blend used instead of Ledum. You're welcome to try that. I'm just going to tell you my results with the oils and exactly what I did. So the simple results, I'll tell you the results first because I know that's why some of you are here, and then I'll tell you exactly what I did and what I plan on doing next time. I measured. It's very important to base this off measurements, not off the scale. And I measured carefully in the same spot each time. I didn't care so much about my natural waist, so I measured directly around where my belly button is. And 3 weeks of doing this, I lost 2 inches around my belly button. And not only did I not do anything else besides this protocol, I ate pretty horribly. I'm in a pretty stressful place right now in life, and so stress eating for sure. I got my period, sorry guys, and also stress eating, bloating, all of that stuff that comes with it, and I still lost 2 inches off my middle. So that's a lot. Now there's something even more exciting about this. I actually lost 1 inch off of each of my upper arms and 1 inch off of each thigh, and you guys, I didn't rub the oils on that area. So, needless to say, I'm going to do this again very soon, as soon as I get the oils, in fact, and then this time I'm going to target my thighs because I think I'm going to see even more drastic results because that's where I tend to find cellulite and just those tough areas besides our middles, which is just part of the American diet we need to clean up. Of stubborn fat. And so I plan on doing my thighs next, and of course I will update you in about 3-4 weeks on my results of that round and my measurements. Again, I did not do before and after pictures. You don't have to do before and after pictures, but it does help sometimes to see a visual, even just for yourself. I did take pictures for myself, but I'm not going to share them with you because nobody needs to see that, even if there's improvements. So what did I do? Because I know that's all you're here for. 3 bottles of Citrus Fresh. It's a blend that Young Living has that is full of all amazing citrus, like 5 different citrus oils, and spearmint. It smells amazing like a citrus grove. It's beautiful. and the diffuser. We always had this in the house, so I actually had this already. Then the next thing you're gonna buy that you probably don't have unless you've been a Young Living long timer is a bottle of Leadum. And this is a little pricier, but you guys, isn't it worth it to budge a little bit of stubborn fat with just rubbing some yummy smelling oils on before bed? Okay, so a bottle of Leadum, 3 bottles of Citrus Fresh, big 15 ml bottles. And then I forgot to grab my bottle of Grapefruit Vitality. So this is just to show you a visual grapefruit essential oil, but I'm actually going to use the Grapefruit Vitality, which is our GRAS certified internal use essential oil line that Young Living has. And you're going to want 4 bottles, excuse me, of Grapefruit Vitality essential oil. So when you get your bottles, you're going to take this bottle of Citrus Fresh. You're going to take all 3 of your bottles. I wrote on the top so I know that this one is already mixed with Leadum. You're going to pop off that reducer there, pop it off, and you're going to put 20 drops of Leadum inside the bottle. So you're going to see conflicting things on the internet. Some say 10. I would say that's probably people who are trying to be extra frugal in this area. I wanted to try it all out first. After I do the next round, which I again will do all out on my thighs, if I continue to do this for maintenance, I might drop down to 10 just to save some pennies, but I probably won't because I'd rather have results. So you're putting 20 drops in each bottle of Citrus Fresh. So you've got 3 bottles, 3 weeks. You're going to use an entire bottle on your target area in 1 week. An entire bottle, yep. So that ends up being, you've got about 250 drops in here, plus 20, 270, divided by 7. You've got close to 40 drops a day that you're going to be putting on that target area before bed. You want to stay out of the sun with these citrus oils because they are photosensitive, so it's a good idea to do this before bed. 40 drops for reference. When you're dropping oils in your palm, you can only get like 8 to 10 drops before it starts running out the sides and down the back of your hand and all over the counter. So you're going to be doing that 4 times, 5 times. You know, you don't have to be specific with the drops, but make sure that at the end of the week, you're using this whole bottle. You're going to saturate the area. It's going to turn a little orange for a minute. It's not going to stain your clothes. At least it didn't stain mine because they're pure essential oils without carrier. They just soaked right into my skin and I didn't have any staining issues. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, but feel free to wear a tank top before you crawl on the sheets if you've got white sheets or whatever. Every night before bed, you're going to do that for 3 weeks, okay? Super simple. It takes a couple seconds. It smells like a citrus grove. It smells great. I loved it. I didn't have any problems with annoying smell. And then the Grapefruit Vitality, again, this is just for reference because I forgot to grab the bottle, and if I walk out to the kitchen, my kids will start screaming about something. You're going to put anywhere from 5 to 20 drops of Grapefruit Vitality in a gel cap. Empty gel cap. You can buy those from Young Living or from any kind of co-op natural food store, Amazon. And you're going to take that internally before bed with lots of water throughout the day. If you find that it's giving you heartburn, you can cut back to the lower amount and build your way up, or you can take a swallow of coconut oil. Grab a little chunk and swallow it like it's a pill, and that helped me. I didn't have any problems. That's it. Drink lots of water. I didn't do anything else, you guys, and I lost 2 inches off my belly. I lost 1 inch off each arm and 1 inch off each thigh. Those are the areas that I measured. Pretty stinking impressive, if you ask me, and worth a shot for rubbing some oils on that smell good and seeing if they do anything for you. So if you're going to give this a try, I'd love to help you if you need help figuring out how to get your hands on these. Otherwise, I'd love to hear how it worked for you because I know everybody is different. Everybody's going to get different results. If you don't get results, again, there's no guarantees, but maybe that just means you're pretty clean in your cells and you're not full of toxins. Who knows? All I can tell you is what it did for me and that I'm excited to do it again. And of course, I will share the results with you again. Message me, get in touch with me if you've got questions, if you'd like to know more, or if you'd like to get your hands on these. If you're already a Young Living member, you can just go on and order them. And if you're on my team, I shared a little bit more deeply in our group, and you're welcome to go watch. All right. Love you guys.